Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another TPX Reviews. Today's review is finally a little bit behind in this, but here it is, the Coca-Cola Energy from America, from USA. You remember a couple weeks ago, I did a Japanese Coca-Cola Energy, and today we're going to uncover and break down pretty much what the American ones taste and look like, which, come on, let's be honest, they're gonna look like, you know, regular caramel colored drinks. So yeah, here we go. We got the original and the cherry Coke. So yeah, jump straight into it. I guess we got a cat playing with something in the background. Oh, lovely. Okay, so anyways, this can has really cool design, really cool like waves and stuff. Red tab, not as cool as the red, like all of the red from the Japanese one. Also, these cans are definitely more aluminum. Those are more, the Japanese one was a little more like durable, I guess. They were a little more like sturdy. They had a little bit more of a strength to it. If you squeezed it, you could tell it wouldn't just like, you know, crush. But this has got, you know, a very typical style aluminum. It's got a code, sip and scan on it, so there's that. You got yourself, it says it's an energy drink. It's got, there you go, you got, I really like that that ripple effect around the Coke logo. You got 140 calories there, 12 ounces. You got all this very useful information. Alright, and then for the cherry, it looks like they went half. They chopped this area in half, kept the ripple effect, but they just for some reason decided to go light and, you know, two-tone on this, two-color. This one says it's a cherry-flavored energy drink with other natural flavors. There you go. Cool. Let's crack it open. Start with the original. See what we got. Does smell like Coke, but it's a little bit more zesty, I'd say. It's got a bit more of a how should you say it? It's I don't know, it's more peppy. It's got more of a pep to it. It's interesting. Yeah, it smells like Coke, it's just a little bit weird. It's a different type of, you know, like Coke smell. So there's that. And and then for this one, it's about the same, maybe a slight hint of cherry that you could smell. It's more of like a, I don't know, it smells more like gummies, like the Coke gummies. Maybe the, you know, the Haribo gummy things. I think they both kind of smell like the cola gummies or whatever. So I don't know. But pour it out. I need about that much to show color. And then we'll just take a sip. It's very hard to describe since it doesn't really taste like just Coke. It kind of reminds me of Moxie. We have a soda that is in our area. It's called Moxie Soda. Moxie Soda used to be around. It was like an old time drink. Been around a long time, and it's more like it was kind of like a licorice flavored soda. So what I have noticed is that this Coke or Energy original flavor tastes like Moxie. Best way I can describe it, it's a cola but with added flavoring to it, kind of like, like a licorice, which might not be the most delicious flavor. Well, I know licorice, the sound of Moxie doesn't sound good, but I assure you Moxie doesn't taste like you'd think. Like, me saying licorice, you're like, ew, but it's not what you think. Moxie actually tastes... It's a bit weird, but it is not strictly licorice. So this reminds me of Moxie. That's just the way it just comes off, so... I don't mind it because I'm familiar with it. I wish that there was some scientifical, breakdown of this new recipe, because it really doesn't taste like original Coke. There's a hint that it, like, the base is from original Coke, but it's not really. You're really not drinking an original Coke. If you're a Coke addict, you love drinking an ice cold Coke from a red can, you're not going to be... It's going to taste a lot different to you. This is going to be very different. This tastes like other sodas out there that are... This is closer to Dr. Pepper and Moxie than it is Coke. So just be aware. Now the cherry one... perhaps a little bit more on the cherrier side. A bit more red. Okay, now this still doesn't quite taste like, cherry Coke. This is closer to kind of like maybe like an off-brand cherry soda. This one's a bit strange, but still very good. Don't worry, I'm trying them for the can. I've had these kind of already. Yeah. These... I'd say this one's probably the closest to Dr. Pepper. It's got a similar build of a Dr. Pepper. If I had to say, anything, it's a good thing that Moxie is part of the Coke brand, so I can say that. Dr. Pepper, however, not so much. This is like Moxie. This is like Dr. Pepper. Now, with very, very, very strong modifications and alternatives to that. These are not clones at all. I don't want to get you confused. But it's the best and the closest I can get to comparison purposes that they taste like those. So you got your licorice-y flavor cola, and you got your cherry flavored cola. But Dr. Pepper is interesting. It's got, like, they said that they're based off of 23 different flavors in one can. There's a lot of things to consider with that. There's cinnamons, there's cherries, there's lemons, there's, all kinds of things in the Coca-Cola recipe. And both of these really don't follow either of their respective recipes. They're very different. And, they're wildly different. They don't taste anything like the original soda. So I think they're going to catch a lot of people off guard, because they're like, hey, look, it's Coca-Cola Energy. Psh, that's awesome. It's more caffeine in my Coke. No, these are formulated and recipeed way different. So my overall take is that I think I like the original a little bit more. This is more kind of like a cherry syrup, kind of like medicine. This is more close to a soda I'm already familiar with that I like. I do like the extra licorice. If it's like they took their original flavoring, their original recipe, and added a bunch more to each respective flavor. So it's like they dumped a bunch of licorice in this with some other flavors, and I still don't know what they are. I mean, it's like a spice. And then this, they added, like Dr. Pepper, like more stuff similar to whatever's in Dr. Pepper. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let me think. I would say this is equal to, I'm going to say that this is like a 8.9, and this is like 8.5. They're both, okay. I don't know if they're great sources of caffeine. They got 114 milligrams of caffeine in the whole can, so, I mean, it's okay. It's decent. I wouldn't, 114 milligrams is a very small amount, and the flavor doesn't justify, what you're getting out of it. It's a lot of beverage to drink, and I don't know if I could drink 16 ounces of this, so it's good that they went this way. These are really just, it's 12 ounces. They're just in a fancier looking can. They honestly, they're just like any other small little can of Coke, the fat boys. These are just the skinny tall boys or whatever, and it's, the same amount, but you're just getting way more caffeine. So as opposed to 40 milligrams of caffeine, you're getting 114. So, you're really just, and I actually might be generous. I think Dr. Pepper has the 40 milligrams. I think actually Coke is 29. So it's very, it's a huge jump in caffeine, but I don't know if the flavor is enough to sit there and you can finish one of these, which is, then that's it. You'll be nauseated by the second can. So, while we're here, I'm gonna bother with that. This could be a stomach ache waiting to happen. These are very, these dark flavored energy drinks or sodas are very heavy on the stomach, kind of like drinking, medicine. Actually, that's exactly where Coke came from. They started in a doctor's laboratory, and he was trying to invent something, I think, for a medicine purpose, for making people feel better. Dr. Pepper, definitely. Back in the 50s, they used to cook up Dr. Pepper on the stove and make a syrup out of it. So, to make, like a cough medicine, make you feel better. It's pretty much what they've always been known for. Is Coke and Dr. Pepper have always been a very, very famous in the medicinal field. Better, for making people better. And then also taking rust off of things. But there you go. There's your thumbnail. You got your 2 Cokes side by side. There's supposed to be more flavors coming out, but I figured I'd bang out 2 of these at once, because these are the ones that are available today, and one can there's not enough to talk about. So there you go. Wrapped up in a nutshell, Coca-Cola Energy by TPX Reviews. I hope you guys enjoyed the review today. If you want to pop on over to exclusiveenergy.com, you can use the TPX20 code and buy yourself some very exclusive energy drinks out there. He's got a bunch of new ones that just came out, ones that I haven't even gotten yet. Rain just dropped a few, and Rockstar dropped a few. And also, there's revamps of Rockstar. So thanks for checking out my video, guys. I'll see you guys soon in the next one. Peace.